Hey there everybody, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do another alphabet reading today, so whatever tile I randomly choose is going to be the letter of a first name, middle name, last name, or a nickname. Whatever you most resonate with or identify with, if that is your letter, then this is your reading. And if not, you can maybe check out some other readings that I've already done this month, and of course I did all 26 of them last month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and randomly choose the letter. Archangel Michael, please assist me in guiding the letter for the names that want to and can listen to this reading today. Our name. I remember last month when I started this, all the weird, unusual, not weird, but unusual letters. Sorry, I'm picking hair off my table. Came out first, the first part of the month, like U, V, maybe not U, but X, Y, Z, yeah, all of those ones came out first. A, it started with A, but then after that, it kind of went south. So here we go. We're going to do our names now, and our names, this is your reading. If you identify with Robert or Rachel, or if you have a nickname that starts with an R, and a lot of people know you by that, then this is your reading. Or if you're a cross watcher and there's somebody that's a love interest to you, or a person of interest, and their first name they go by, it starts with R, nickname or whatever. It could even be a last name. So Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for our names today? For October the 5th, this is Thursday, 2023. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like too, guys. And let's get moving. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread, and I'll cut first. I've already pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and get going. Archangel Michael now has me nicely set up, ready to go. Current situation, overall energy. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, 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 wee, guys. That's great. The divine is already here. Every ace of Pentacles, wands, hearts, I say hearts, cups, and pentacles, is divinely a divine gift, a blessing, divinely inspired new path of prosperity and abundance. And just remember this, that too, if it shows up at some point that it would relate to the reading, is that you may be just about ready to uproot yourself from where you are located now to somewhere else. Okay, right. What's crossing it? Page of Pentacles. So you want to go somewhere with your prosperity and abundance that the divine is blessing you with, because you must be on a divine path now. You want to move towards somebody as a Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who is kind of innocent, but just what would you say? Innocent. I'm not saying it's not naive. It's just a youthful kind of spirit. Yeah, and you want to offer somebody a pentacle. This could also mean that you're going to uproot with your child. If you have a child or two, children, that you're taking your children with you, that you're moving somewhere else. Okay, so it could mean that. Distant past energy, the Hierophant. So that is a traditional connection, which would be like a marriage, right? Okay, in the distant past. What's your current recent past? King of Cups. Somebody who has moved into heart energy. Somebody who is becoming very loving, or has become very loving through all of this. Compassionate, kind, caring, sincere, has a great deal of love for themselves and for life, or someone else for that matter. Okay, what are you thinking about? The the Seven of Swords, that's deception, okay? Emotional manipulation, mental manipulation, somebody mentally manipulating you. That's what you're thinking about. That's what you discovered, you realized. What's the bridging energies? Strength and courage to no longer hold yourself back. You had been holding yourself back from making important decisions and movements in your life. Well, apparently you're not anymore. So yeah, this is what the bridging energy is about, you regaining your power, strength, and courage so that you can move from your past into a brighter future. Fears, the Ten of Swords. You fear you're going to betray yourself in one way or another, or that someone's going to betray you. You're afraid of being betrayed. Yeah, okay. In your energy, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who has been looking at their past and seeing how they've grown, what they have sown, nurtured, and grown, right, on the tree that they can harvest. They're seeing how they've grown from everything that they experienced in the past. But they want more. They want more. They want to keep growing. They want to keep moving forward. And they're persistently doing this, working on moving towards, by working, if that means working on their finances, to be able to strike out, in an independent way, living successfully, independently, and prosperously and abundantly. And abundance is in all forms, right? Not just money, finances. Okay, so what's your hopes? Queen of Swords. You're hoping that, let's see here. You're hoping that your Queen of Swords will not be too cold and cutting and strategic towards you. Or, yeah, you're hoping that you can be a Queen of Swords. You can be tapped into your intuition, because this King of Cups, you may be a masculine. Excuse me. You may be a feminine. Your masculine energy over here is the King of Cups. Somebody who feels deeply but doesn't necessarily express your emotions. You demonstrate it but don't express it verbally. Non-verbally you would, and in other demonstrations you would. Maybe that kind of gal, right? And so you want to make sure that you're going to not take anybody's guff, and but be fair and listen to them, hear them out, and allow yourself to be in that energy, so that you're not going to be betrayed. Okay. Wow. Right, let's go. Let's see the outcome energy. The World. That's fantastic. That's beautiful energy. That's successfully completing a cycle or putting a chapter behind you and starting a new chapter as a result. It's always the ending of one that makes room for the new one to begin. And you have all the energies that you need in order to do that. So let's talk about the clarification for these two. We have the the Four of Pentacles, which is having an attachment to a person, place, or thing, right? You might be attached to somebody, or you are attached to your money. Excuse me, I'm going to have to sneeze. Okay, that's at 10 minutes, 22 seconds. Okay, yeah, you have an attachment to the person, place, or thing, and or to a thing like finances, right? Or to somebody. Yeah, you haven't been able to let somebody go. You've been holding on to them. And you're guarded. You're guarded too. Four Cups, feeling dissatisfied and disappointed. Haven't been rejected, right? There's been a rejection. Either you rejected or they rejected you. However it resonates for you. Okay, what's the energy of the person in your environment? King of Wands, okay? Somebody who is ready to take action. Wow, okay. And the Hermit, somebody's been hanging out in Hermit land. I like saying that. Hermit land, hermitized, right? They have been sitting still in isolation, feeling what they're feeling, thinking and feeling a lot. But at the same time, the divine has come in to enlighten them, because they're allowing themselves to listen to their heart, and the divine's in your heart, so they're listening to their heart here, and which has got them to feel like they want to take action, they want to stand up and take control of their life and lead and do something, move forward. Yeah, okay, very good. So then it could be that the recent past, there's a King of Cups that's come into your life. Which would mean two different people here. Yeah, or you're the King of Cups. Okay, Archangel, oh no, I had to do the back of the deck. Okay, the back of the deck is the Empress. I do this all the time. 8 of Cups, you walked away from somebody who was a Empress, or let's see, Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, with the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So you have, as a wife, yeah, you've walked away from somebody. You walked away from somebody, okay? You're a wife to somebody. I'm reading this as for a feminine energy, okay? But take it as however way it works for you. Somebody is a wife, okay? A wife and possibly a mother. Or they could be an evolved empress. You could be an involved, like it's someone at that Empress energy, that you're not just a wife and a mother. And I'm not saying that lightly, of course, so please understand. So the Empress energy is somebody where you're all 4 queens. All 4 queens, right? Rolled up in one. You've got all the great qualities and characteristics of all the good qualities and characteristics of all 4 queens. So you're also very, very powerful in that you birth new worlds through your imagination, and you're the master manifester. So you manifest new worlds, right? You are very fertile, highly fertile, and pregnant, you know, with new ideas, new worlds. But you walked away from somebody because the truth had not been there. The truth of what you needed was not forthcoming to you. And whatever was going on in your life, whatever you were betrayed by, you had to walk away, and the 10 of Pentacles would be a long-term investment. So you've walked away from a long-term investment, which means it's a divorce. The sword was in the reverse, meaning that truth and clarity had come to you, but your person, your husband, if it's a opposite sex, it could be same sex. Your love interest, your marital partner, your spouse, was not being truthful and honest with you, and so you walked away from it. So you have been putting that behind you. Okay. Yeah, he had been overindulgent in your marital life, having an affair with somebody else, and you were just wanting to, he was running on a lot of ego and pride. In other words, he was not being, it was all about him. It was all about him. And then, so you made him single. You made him single. But this is you, single and independent, and doing quite well on your own. Okay? Oops. So then this is you, feminine. You are looking at uprooting yourself to move with your kid or children somewhere. Okay? Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, thank you so much for the messages. Usually reading for masculines, but this feminine one's showing up today. So let's take a look. Somebody of the King of Cups came into your life, but you have somebody over here who's the King of Wands. All right. What are these two energies of the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles? We have the Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Knight of Wands, wow, okay. With the Devil, all right, and the Star. Yeah, the Star is not, when it's in the reverse, it's not being sort of devilish, right? So negative. And so the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, there wasn't enough equal give and take in your marriage. So you decided it was time to divide up the assets. You know, this is getting a divorce, right? Getting a divorce to balance your life out. Knight of Wands, this person was just too much of a player, having clandestine relationships with others. And they were living in toxic energy. Your connection with this person was quite toxic. Yeah. So he was being emotionally manipulative, and he was trying to get what he could get from other women that he, you know, whatever, for whatever reasons he had. He obviously didn't feel like he you know, who knows? Who knows what he was thinking? But the thing is that why does a person have an affair on their spouse when they're married and committed? So that's what happened. So you know, very courageously took action to put an end to it so that both of you could be single. Okay, and so the Hierophant energy here. Hierophant energy. This is all about you healing, okay? The Star is about you healing. It's very negative when it's in the reverse, but keep it as positive as possible. It's about you healing by letting go of this toxic energy of the individual that he brought into your marriage because of his wandering eye and other things. Hierophant. Temperance. Sun. Moon. The Fool. Okay. So the Hierophant is in the distant past, you have been seeking advice about your marriage. Maybe you'd gone to marriage counseling, the two of you, tried to fix it, right? Tried to bring balance to the relationship. Or, you know, you went to clergy and you both confessed. I don't know, but it was something that you seek some kind of outside help. You know, somebody who is in an authoritative position, whether it's clergyman, a counselor, or maybe you went to a lawyer, you know, the court or whatever, to see about how you could bring balance back into your life and clarity, enlightenment, but clarity. Because of the moon, you were feeling so uncertain about things, not knowing what your future held if you were to move forward with taking action to end your marriage, right? You see that they were hiding a lot from you, so a lot of things were hidden, and you wanted to find some. You needed to heal. So to heal, you needed some enlightenment. So you got some answers. You did. You found out things. You enlightenment, like inside, like intuition was telling you, and you were feeling as though what you were intuiting was correct, and you are manifesting a new beginning. You're manifesting a new beginning to move towards somebody that you truly love. Somebody who would be a Two of Cups for you, true love. Okay, is that the King of Pentacles? Let's see. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about the King of Pentacles energy, please? Thank you. The Chariot. The Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. And the Four of Wands with the Five of Wands. Okay, the King of Cups. This is the most recent past, or are our names, okay? So the Ten of Cups, I mean the King of Cups is somebody that had been moving quite swiftly towards you. So they've been in your energy, they've been in your environment, they know of you, and being with them helped to move you from the rough waters of your dysfunctional marriage and possible divorce proceedings with this individual to calmer waters. You felt so much more serene having somebody like that to support you in your emotional, your emotional journey. So you had a King of Cups who was helpful to you, or you were also having an affair too, but with a King of Cups. But I believe that you had a friend, somebody who was a friend that maybe wanted to be more than a friend with you if you were single, right? But they were there to help you move through this. The Seven of, or the Chariot, I should say, was somebody who came along in their chariot, picked you up, and said, "Let's go. We'll get you feeling better. I'm here to support you." Okay? That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So you're thinking about somebody who's in Seven of Swords energy, which would have been your husband, right? King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Okay, Wounded Warrior. These cards always make me think, because they're the Crow's Tarot, and you have to kind of look at them. So the Two of Pentacles is managing or feeling juggled. Okay, there's the Six of Cups. Well, so this person you've known for a long time is the King of Pentacles. This is the person that you've been married to. All right, they were well-to-do. They were somebody who matured in their way of navigating the world and the finances or whatever. But they were, if at the very least, they were committed. They committed to you. Okay, they committed to you, and they wanted to have a lifelong with you. Longevity, but for whatever reason they became sneaky and manipulative, sneaking in behind your back, hanging out with other women. Okay, and this caused you a lot of sleepless nights because you knew it intuitively, you knew it, and you've been realizing how battled you have been with this marriage, putting up with somebody who is using their influence. The King of Pentacles is quite influential. They're good businessmen if that's what they're into, but they're a relaxed kind of individual, but they know they like to have fun, but they know that they're confident, they have confidence in what they do. So they did what they did, and it threw you into losing sleep at night, because how could he do this to me, right? We were committed, we pledged to love each other to the end. How could he do this to me? And how dare he bring another woman into our marriage? Like, I feel less than myself now. You're thinking those things that start making you feel less confident, less self-esteem, and doubtful, that you're not worthy. But you obviously overcame that as a wounded warrior. You overcame that, picking up your last battle baton and said, I'm not unworthy. I am worthy. I'm worthy. I deserve to have somebody in my life who's going to commit to me, and commit to me alone, not being juggled by anyone. Okay? So you did that. You stood up for yourself, and you found your courage, your power. You took it back from what you felt like when you initially were dealing with knowing he was having an affair behind your back. Okay? And that's beautiful, wonderful. Congratulations. So we are talking about the Strength card. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor, the Hangman. Okay, after some time, you know, staying put, not doing anything, you know, after you got this whole thing in the process, you know, proceeding forward, you're having time to be able to just not do anything, like just not move forward in any way, not making any kind of decision one way or the other. You're gaining your strength back here. You are a Queen of Pentacles. You're somebody who has a great head on your shoulders for business as well. You know how to make money. You know how to earn money. You're a hard worker, as is the King of Pentacles, a hard worker. You know how to make money, earn money, and you know how to make money work for you. And perhaps you learned that from your time spent with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is you now, moving forward with the divine offering you, bringing into your awareness that you have a cup of love, a beautiful new path and a new beginning in love ahead of you. All right, you know that, and you're saying to yourself, nobody short of an Emperor will do. Nobody short of the Emperor energy will do. Okay, you're an Empress over here, right? Empress, Emperor, perfect match. You're both at that higher spectrum of evolution. You have God in your faith and trust, and you're listening to Him through your heart. You are all four queens together, and He, the Emperor, is all four kings together. So the highest, right? The highest, the best of the best. Taking charge. You want someone to take charge, who's going to be loyal, who's going to be devoted forever, you know, lifelong commitment, a lifelong commitment. So that's you wanting the Emperor. So is this the guy? You know, right over here, the King of Wands. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles person, the King of Wands, and the Hermit. Knight of Cups. All right. This is the Six of Cups. Ooh, okay. And the Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it looks like he is somebody from your past. You've known him for a long time. Whether you were in a relationship with him or not, he was in a marriage with somebody. He was, all right, or is. He is married. How am I going to put this? He is married, but he feels like his marriage isn't that happily ever after either. There is some blocking of emotions going on. He's not sure how to feel about her anymore, so he's just not. So he's in hermit land over this. He's been thinking about what to do about it, but he doesn't want to be. See, this is how he's grown from probably being in relationships like this. If maybe this is his only one, I don't know. But he's known you, right? He knows of you. You're from the past. And but he's grown, but he wants more. He wants more. He wants better. Maybe that Ace of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles we're looking at here. The two of you together like this, right? So he doesn't want to be with his Queen of Wands anymore. He wants to move on from that, and so that he can open up to new horizons with somebody that he does think quite highly of from his past, and would love to do nothing more than to move towards you with a devoted and sincere cup of love that says, I really do care a lot for you, and I think I could love you, right? And that would be that new chapter in your life. But you know, what's he going to do about this? He's still deliberating. There's a lot of conflict in his marriage, in his relationship here. So you don't want to be betrayed, right? That's your fear. You do not want to be betrayed. So you have a decision to make, to either go towards this guy or just go somewhere else completely different. Okay, you have You're standing at a crossroads and you're saying, okay, which way? So the world, your chapter here has ended and you're moving on to a new one. Which way are you going to go? What's the world energy for our names, please? What's the energy? The world energy. Justice. Okay, well, that's breaking the contract here, so that's putting that ending to that. But whatever's coming your way in your new chapter is going to be just. Isn't that great to know? That's what the divine is telling you through this tarot card reading, is that whatever it is, they've got a hand in it, and they're going to make sure that whoever you meet and whatever goes on in your life from here on out, because you've made the right decision in your life, you know, after making a decision, of course, is that it will be balanced. It will be equal give and take, which was not the case here. Okay, so what else we got? Page of Swords. So you want to message somebody that you've been keeping an eye on from a distance. Apparently you're not romantically interested in your King of Cups over here, your friend, okay? But there's somebody, and it may be this King of Wands guy here, who you have actually been in communication with or haven't, but you've been seeing what he's been up to, maybe on social media, whatever, and you would like to reach out to him. So it would be a message from the distance, so email, text, or a phone call. You'd like to reach out to them and say hi, and just, you know, be transparent and honest with them that you're divorcing or divorced, and you're starting a new chapter in life, and that you are heartbroken about how things turned out for you, and feeling a little left out of life, left out in the cold by what's gone on in your life. Okay, but most of all, you would be telling whoever it is you want to communicate with that you're heartbroken and you're mending from that. That's being truthful and honest, even though physically, you know, what do you call it? Physically, mechanically, you've put an end to, through this court systems, you're putting an end to this. But emotionally and mentally, you're still, you know, you're still having after effects. You're still in it in some way that you need to heal yet yourself. And that's why it shows broken heart. Okay, so I'm very curious. What can we know if the one that our names want to message, if that's the actual person of interest here, that to reconnect with the Page of Wands, now you want to be careful, right? Because if he's got to be, you know, maybe you just want to be friends. That's fine too, because you're brokenhearted. So let's just see. Would your King of Wands be receptive to hearing from you? Wheel of Fortune. Yes, definitely. Okay, great news. Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands, right? Eight of Wands is, you know, talking back and forth, communication, passionate or action. It's just action taking, really. It doesn't have to be passionate. Just action taking, communication back and forth, but it's definitely a yes. Moving forward in abundance and prosperity, but in all good ways, right? Because abundance is in many ways, not just financial. So abundantly, you might have a good friend here that might, you know, turn into more than just a good friend. You've known each other for a while. Okay, so I want to see if you were to connect with him, our names. What would they say to you? How would they respond? Would you like to know that? Let's do that. Okay, this is great news. I'm happy for you, our names. Rhonda, Rachel, Rory. What other R names are there? I know there's a ton of them, but I can't think of them. Okay, let's keep going. What would they like to say to you? That's it. I feel like I ruined everything. Oh, well, okay. You were good friends maybe at one time in the past. And maybe he became sweet on you, and that just you weren't in the place to reciprocate that, or however that resonates with you. I find you incredibly attractive. Wow. And the King of Wands is somebody who does actually look for that. So if they see you incredibly attractive, you can multiply that by 10, okay? So the King of Wands all about the physical too. Action taking, but physical. But they're great somebody to have on your side. Okay, what else would they like to say? You make me want to be a better person. Fantastic. Because look, you stood up for yourself, find your strength and your courage to be able to put an end to the booga booga that the King of Pentacles was doing to you behind your back in your marriage. You stood up, you had a friend for support to help you through that, and you're moving on. You put an end to that chapter, you're moving on, and he's still deliberating, right? He doesn't want to be in his relationship with his Queen of Wands. He wants to get out of it. Okay, so you would be an inspiration to him. One more. This is the end. Okay, this is the end. He's saying that to you, that this is the end. This is the end. If you come into his life, this is the end of them. Here, let's see one more card. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit. That's great news. This is the end. Yay. All right, and that's such good news. That is such good news. Let's see, one more. Our story isn't over yet. There you go. Fantastic, beautiful guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos too. And we'll check in with you next month, our names. Bye for now.